morning. Good morning. Well, you know what? I think it's afternoon. Anyway, I'm a little under the weather, but I just wanted to make this video because people need to know how important it is to have life insurance. Life insurance, okay? Now, if you are independently wealthy, or you're very wealthy and you have real estate, or you own a business, that not a business like you providing a service, something that you got to be there for in order to make money. If your ass don't show up, you don't make money. No, I'm talking about a system business where you're selling a product or something like that, something that can be passed down, or you have something else that can be passed down, like homes, land, stuff like that, that is going to sustain your family, such as your kids, your spouse, your mama, your girlfriend or boyfriend, or whoever you want to leave some to when you leave this earth. That would be the only way I would say that you don't necessarily need life insurance, but you still should have it, even if it's just, 20 to 50,000. That's not a lot of money. It definitely costs money to bury someone. Even if you're cremating, it can cost several $1,000s. It definitely costs probably 8 to 10,000 on average for just a regular burial, and that's if you just getting regular casket, stuff like that. But life insurance is very important to have, even if you got money, because of the fact that when you leave here, somebody got to bury you, and you don't want your family to be grieving over you and also be grieving over this money that they have to raise to bury you. I have seen how it looks when someone passes away and there's a life insurance policy that's going to take care of all of those expenses. And I've seen how it looks when someone passes away and there is no life insurance to take care of those expenses. It's a very, very different outcome. Very much so. And this is, people that have money and people that don't, that are going to experience this, but it's going to be worse if it's a person who does not have money. I just saw a video recently about the rapper P&B Rock. His girlfriend was talking about how, she didn't receive anything because they didn't have life insurance and no will or anything like that. Now, mind you, since she's just a girlfriend, it might be a will that she just don't know about, but that's another conversation for another day, okay? But even as a girlfriend, she could have been a beneficiary on that life insurance, okay? What Madea say? Y'all checking them phones when you need to be checking the deed. She should have been checking for the right stuff. One thing that she said in this video, and I saw it on Twitter, I forgot what the girl name or account is, but it's irrelevant. The whole point is she said something on there that really triggered me to make sure that I made this video, because I have been meaning to make it for a minute, and I should have. I know I've made like little shorts and stuff to just say, get some life insurance, but I wanted to break down why. She said, well, we was young. We weren't thinking about, dying or whatever. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm gonna cough a couple times, okay? Just because you're young don't mean that you don't need life insurance. That's really the time that you should be buying it. Number one, when you're young, it's going to be cheaper. Why would I want, as an insurance company, why would I insure an old person for the same amount as a young person? You are closer to death as you're older. So the likelihood of us having to pay this policy out in a short period of time is much higher when you're older, especially if you're older and have different ailments and stuff like that. You might have heard that it's hard or impossible for someone to get life insurance when they have cancer or some sort of terminal illness. And often that can be very true. There's some companies that will still give you some sort of insurance, but normally that's like final expense. you know, you might get 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? If you can get that. But when you're young and you get it, you're going to get the best rates. You might not even have to do a medical exam. They're not going to ask you certain things. Well, they're going to ask you a series of questions, but it's certain things that you don't even have to think about. As long as you, whatever age, whatever health, your amount is going to be cheaper significantly versus if you wait till you 30, 40, 50 to get some life insurance. Okay. Also, if you get a term policy, term is just, you know, term is just for a term, a period of time. Whole life goes for your whole entire life. Okay. Normally, term policies can be 20 years, 30 years. There's even something called a term 80 policy. I have one, and that will cover me until I'm 80 years old. I could switch that over into a whole life policy, and you know, that will cover me until I'm 110 or whatever, you know, beyond what the life expectancy of most humans is. But most people don't even live to their 80. So if I don't switch that over, if I don't turn that over, I might still be good, you know. And I sell life insurance. I am a life insurance agent. I just got licensed last year. And prior to me getting licensed, I knew a lot about life insurance, but not as much as I know now. And so that's why I wanted to let people know how important this shit is, okay?